What up, world? It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. Today we got with us St. Louis born, LA based, currently pushing his latest video, The Dopest, King Taper. How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, brother. How you doing?
Um, I can't complain. Shit, it won't do no good anyway, right? That's what the old folks be saying. Hey,
Yes, sir.
oh, my bad, but before we even get into anything, you know, you got a pretty good personal website, a lot better than a lot of artists, you know, with the EPK and everything. But
Right
you know, you got the pictures scrolling across the bottom, and I got to know about the Mel Gibson joint. Like how you end up meeting Mel Gibson?
I used to be a barber, and I used to work at this place called Equinox. Actually, it's still open, but it's a whole nother vibe now. The shop closed down and everything now. But I approached him. I'm one of them people I'm not really afraid to communicate when I need to communicate. So I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm the barber downstairs. I know you see me. I can catch you up." He actually came down, and we chopped it up. I cut him up like 3 or 4 times, actually. He a cool dude, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I seen him on the Joe Rogan when he had his father was like 90 or something, and I'm gonna get the details wrong, but it was something like he had an injury, like he couldn't lift his shoulder up past here or something like that, and they went to South America and got stem cells, and homeboy was like moving around like he was 70 or some shit. And,
oh wow!
And they was just basically on there proselytizing about the treatment.
He ain't tell me that story. I ain't heard that one.
Should just look up Mel Gibson on Joe Rogan.
Okay.
And he got his father with him. His father old, you know, and
okay.
Mobile as hell. Shit, like I'm saying that to salute him. You know what I mean? So
no, that's love.
Yeah, nah, shit. I hope I'm there. What's that's how you met Dr. Dre too?
Well, I was on set. Yeah, I saw the barbering thing is how I met most of the celebrities. That's how I ended up kind of feeling like I deserve to be in that element too. You know what I'm saying? Them guys weren't that much different than me. So I was cutting up Gary Gray, and he was doing straight out of Compton at the time. I went on set and I started meeting people and started talking. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much my thing. If I get around good people and they open to hearing what I'm saying and not intimidated by, you know, whatever my energy perceiving, it's all love. So yeah, I met a lot of celebrities doing my barbering thing.
Out of the new actors or the younger cast, who was cool on Straight Out of Compton?
Jason was the first person I met that we, you know what I'm saying, we kind of clicked. You know what I'm saying? Jason was a pretty good dude. I didn't really know Corey and them like that, and I ain't really hang around the set like that. I'm really, to be completely real, I was with more of the OGs, more of the executives, and more of the, you know what I'm saying, the people who was calling the shots were closer to me than I was to any of the new and upcoming artists or actors or anything like that.
Hey, so that's the place to be at.
You know yeah, yes and no. So it's a gift and a curse. So you in the element where, you know, people in your environment aren't they at a high level business wise, but in some elements, you know, just my personality, I move around in certain circles where they don't really want to see me do it like that. You know, it's like a step by step process that they want to take you through to kind of go through their regime. And I ain't really, I came to LA as a grown man, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have no OGs or nobody telling me what I can and can't do or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? My personality just don't even fit that. So
I could definitely dig that. What led you to moving to LA? Did you have like a plug to cut hair at a more lucrative spot?
Nah, I ain't had no plugs. I just came out. So I had a shop in St. Louis. I went on tour, New Edition. In the process of me closing my shop and selling my shop, my cousin came to me with an opportunity, like, nigga, you want to go on tour? So I asked him what it was. He told me it was for New Edition. And I did photography and merchandising for the New Edition Rose of the 30th tour. So halfway through that tour, we got kicked off tour because we was having kind of some discrepancies with the money, with how everything was, you know what I'm saying, being spread out. And we didn't really have enough leverage to, you know, stay, to be real, you know what I'm saying? So we actually I kicked off tour, and I told myself, damn, I can't really stay in St. Louis after having that experience. Let me go to LA. So I decided to close. I shut down shop. I sold my building, and I took off. And I've been kind of moving around ever since, for real.
What why you think some people got the I ain't gonna say heart because I don't want to call other people cowards, but let's say the adventurous nature to take the proverbial leap of faith like that?
I
Or
think
what about you? Or what about you personally? Maybe might be a better.
well, yeah, because I'd rather not speak for other people. I think for me, I was already kind of studying things that made me believe in myself a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I have been introduced to some information that changed my perspective on how I looked at myself and, you know, what I was really capable of. And then I was super green, you know what I'm saying? You know, the older you get, you kind of develop limitations. But the younger you are, you know, with babies, they kind of move around, they do kind of whatever.
Right.
Well, with me, that's kind of how it is, you know what I'm saying, in my life now. Like I'm like a child at heart, for real, you know what I'm saying, certain aspects. But I'm wise enough to know how to move, you know. Before I was just I was green. I was just going wherever, doing whatever. And it was fun, but I would never, you know, go past my integrity level. But I was definitely pushing the edge when I first got out here.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Shit, sound like what it was like the late '90s.
No, I've been out here for 11 years, so with 2009.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, I just like I was a barber for
oh, you said
3.5
New
years.
Edition 30 tour. I thought you was talking about like some like Candy Girl shit.
Oh no. Road to the 30th. It was the 30th anniversary tour.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, damn. I mean, my man look young as shit.
nah, I ain't.
Like
I
something
just take
wrong
care
with
of
my line
myself,
and
you
all
know.
that shit. You know what I
That's the
mean?
water. That's the water with the lemon. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can dig it. I mean, I ain't trying to be vain and conceited, but you know, I'm in my mid 40s and I frequently get that I look younger, so I know about that shit and a lot about it. You know, this ties good in with the music you've been releasing lately. It's you know, it's keeping your energy up. It's being positive. Be it through nourishing your mind, exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you and my money. I don't know shit about you except what you got online, but I bet you drink a lot of water.
Oh, well, that's all I drink for the most
Yeah.
part. Smoothies and water every day.
Word. So did I mean I obviously, you know, that's an aspect of your personality, hence, you know, the appeal to Mel Gibson and everything. But is that how them songs came out, or are you making like is this like a concerted, like, I don't want to make it all inorganic, but it's almost, is that like even from your merch and everything, it's just this positive energy coming out? Is that like is that natural, or
Oh
is that
yeah,
like
that's
so it's not like a decision?
nah. Like I don't like I said, I don't got nobody calling, you know, turning the key for me to do nothing. I'm completely independent. You know what I'm saying? So the website you talking about, I designed the website, I designed the merch. I come up with all the concepts. I really don't even write music when I record music. It just kind of come out. So like you ask any engineer that I ever work with, like I don't really write none of this shit that you hear. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you that. So I don't know. Like I think it's just something that I feel like I'm kind of on a mission to do something that's not really happening right now. You know what I'm saying? For the last, I've been dropping music since 2015. So, I mean, you know, for 7 years, I've been pushing my brand, which is positive and enlightening music, but also that, you know, I've been in the trap. You know, and I got a real track record. I got real friends. I got real stories and real lives that been lost and shit like that behind where I'm from. So,
Where are you from in St. Louis?
from Berkeley.
Mm.
So a lot of the bigger guys, like shit, even J-Bo and them, like J-Bo out, he was doing the BMF thing right now. Them niggas, they from Berkeley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hip to St. Louis. You know about Midwest mixtapes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's my man right there, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you know, I know about like T-Dubbo and, you know, all that type stuff.
Well, you know, it's
Tough
only a
Poe,
few
everything.
names. Well, it's only a few names that really ring like that. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. It's
Yeah.
some new guys coming out, but they up underneath the older guys. You know what I'm saying? I was just tripping on some other day. They was posting a flyer, and they was like Nelly and the St. Lunatics performing. I was thinking in my mind, and they St. Louis just ride that wave forever. like you know, I ain't got no diss against Nelly and them, but it's so much more that we had to offer in general as
No,
a
for sure.
city.
I agree. I mean, are you hip to Tef Poe?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here to tell Paul. He damn near a legend. He been doing quality music for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he's gotten some light though. I will say that some, not as much as Nelly them, but he definitely got some light. He travel.
oh, shit, he done even spoke at Harvard. You know, he got a newspaper with Dr. Cornel West now. You know, the
I
boy
did not know that.
the Boycott Times. Oh yeah, Tef Poe. Yeah, he be moving, going to Egypt, all that
So
type shit.
I can appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's giving him. I'm a flower giver. You know what I'm saying? So if people doing what they're supposed to be doing, you know, while they're alive, I'm trying to salute.
I know it because like in a different way, like y'all are coming at it different ways, but you're speaking words that the world needs to hear about the truths and I mean our communities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm from the D. I'm from like right where Kevin Durant's from.
Okay.
Like outside DC, but I'm a little closer. Like I mean, I should stop saying this shit because I ain't trying to antagonize him, but like people, not Kevin Durant, but people in his neighborhood wouldn't come to my neighborhood because it was too close to DC for the most part. You know what I mean? Like the closer you live to DC, the more dangerous it was, and like the line was like I could throw a rocket over and that should be in DC from Maryland. You know what I mean?
That's wild. I only been to DC one time, but I fuck with DC, and I got a few people who I know that's in LA that's from Maryland, from Baltimore. So the vibe is cool. Actually, I think it really is for me in general. How I move around is the barber thing.
Right.
You know, everybody really love the barber. You know, it's kind of hard to like unless the nigga just an asshole.
Yeah.
You know. So I think that kind of got me into a lot of circles and shit. Yeah.
I mean, shit. Yeah. Whatever gets you to the dance, as long as you have fun while you're there, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Well, that changed after a while. So after dealing with all the celebrities, they kind of make your perspective on it change a little bit.
It does.
Because the appreciation level different.
Hey, let me ask you something. True question. After you started to meet a lot of rappers, what was you amazed at how short they were?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna front. I seen Tory Lanez at who's at goddamn what's the dude name that's fuck with the Kardashian girl. They got the baby by the Kardashian girl. The younger.
That's a lot. I don't know. Devin Booker.
Travis Scott.
Travis. Okay, yeah.
Where they did like they renovated like a motel into different little boutique type of little situation. But when I seen Tory Lanez, yeah, he was shorter than I thought he was gonna be. Yeah.
Man, I'm like 5'10". This man Beanie Siegel was like at my chin.
Word?
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't expect that.
Man, you could knock me over with a feather. I ain't expect that shit neither.
It made me wonder, you know, I don't really interact with a lot of artists in general, you know what I'm saying? Like singers, like R&B singers. Like my second album, like my first album was more like an EP. My second album was mostly R&B. So I blend from one side to another. And I was dealing with more R&B artists before now than hip hop artists because the competitive nature of hip hop. I mean, motherfuckers ain't really trying to be your friend unless they know you or they know they can make money off of you.
Word.
And you know, I guess I haven't made it to that point yet. That's why I made that wrong Drake spot because I'm like, shit, you gonna give me my flowers? I'm gonna take my flowers.
Shit, I was gonna give you some flowers about that video in general. Like, bro, I'm not being facetious in the slightest. You know how to rock a mean ass dress shoe. Like, yo, man, in that insanity. I gotta know, like, what was the material of the Jones you was wearing when you was wearing the blue shirt? Like them shits look like they was made out of like Stingray or some shit.
They sway. They just some suede slip-ons, just Gucci. Like yeah, just some simple.
But see, that's where it be that quality. Like sometimes the simple shit, but be made out of way better materials. You know what I mean? Like I had no idea. I didn't even know those was like like Wall Street type motherfuckers. You know when they cop like Gucci and shit like that, they don't want no visible logos or no shit.
Yeah,
but you can still tell that's like a higher quality just because the material's so nice. I mean, anybody's ever bought a leather, you know, there's a mad difference between the $80 leather and the $350 leather.
Oh my God, that's like Timberlands and the shit you get from the little shoe carnival or something. You know,
yeah, like when you get like a moving job or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I learned that. I learned that from being around a bunch of rich motherfuckers though, like subtlety. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't on front. Like I got brands, so I got logos and things of the nature on my brand. But I learned that people kind of got their own personality, and if they know you, for them to rock what you got, your brand, it's almost like they're supporting you too much in their brand.
I mean, like logos ain't a deal breaker for me at all. Like if I like shit, I like shit. I mean, I like the shits where they have the patches with like all the different logos. But
you a rare breed. But and as just think about it. So you like an NBA jacket.
Nah. Like so you wouldn't know this because you don't be from DC. Like we ain't really rock with New York fashion, right? So like we wasn't buying no Nietzsche or nothing, right? None of that shit, no Echo, none of that shit. So like we had our own stores. So there was like a store called Madness, right? And so they had like different logos on their shirts over the year. So they put out a shirt that had all the different logos over the years on it. And I've noticed like Tommy had a nice shirt like that one time. But like I like Jones.
Probably bit off them.
Shit won't fucking surprise me. But yeah, so I mean I like shit like that. But with me, I ain't never let what the logo meaning the name dictate me getting it. Like, oh, this is popping. Like to be real with you, I ain't that much like True Religion jeans. You know what I mean? And somebody if somebody giving me a free pair, I probably wouldn't worn them shits.
With all this bedazzled color, all that shit is nice. A little.
But you know what I mean. But some people would wear that shit just because it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I've always been like, I'm just gonna rock what I like.
You a rare. It ain't that many people like us though. You know what I'm saying? It's most people who guide it. We market it to every day, all around us. You know, what I'm saying?
Like life used to verify that shit for me. Like I mean, I don't want to glamorize shit too much, but like I used to have like a nice amount of money back in the day before I went to jail, and I saw Iceberg, and I just liked how the shit looked. It was a Simpsons shirt. I never even heard of that shit before, so I bought like this $250 T-shirt because the shit was like nothing to me at the time. And I remember motherfuckers was like making fun of me, and it was even like more making fun of me when they found out how much it cost, right?
Not realizing what it's turning into.
But then Jay-Z Volume 2 come out like literally like a month later, and he said he got that line, the Iceberg sweats, I be on the elastics. And I swear God, mad at them people was like, yo, where you get that shirt from?
Come on, man. And now your shirt is a classic now, because now it's a different season.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I see they rocking the Icebergs. I wish I would have saved that one. I still got a couple good ones. I got a copper Goofy sweater that I know I could probably flip like a stack.
Iceberg shit. We was in high school, and like when Iceberg hit, that could throwbacks hit right behind Iceberg.
Yeah.
So it was like I remember that transition, and it was you had to be in the streets for real. As a kid, you had to have some Air Force One, some clean Air Force One to be with that, and they can't have no crack, the cracks in the front of them. That first week they done for real, they hooping shoes.
Word.
So like we from that era.
I remember the Jordans, like if they had like the number 7s, right? And the first one was black. Then when the white pair came out, you wasn't cool to wear the black ones no more. Like you was only cool like damn sure wouldn't be no retro shit or nothing. You know what I mean?
I say this though. That told us something about the times, right? The transition of how everything really works, shit never stay the same. You know what I'm saying? So you better pivot. Like I wish I'd have caught that then. You know what I'm saying? Some of that information I picked up, but now I'm thinking in my mind, like, damn, like if I'm able to just keep up with what's going on a consistent basis and then think forward. Cause that's now what I'm on. I'm like, let me just continue thinking forward. And then people will just catch up. Cause you remember Nas, nobody knew what Nas was talking about. Like if some people listen to my music, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you feel it in your soul, that's a good thing about music. Music is a soul thing, Yeah. So you ain't really searching for the words. You more so focus on the beat. The words gonna come at you later, where you be like, "Ooh, shit! You heard what that boy said?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want. That's the type of.
I mean, that's what I call the funk, bro. Like when I just if you watch that Chadwick Boseman James Brown movie, the way he described it, like that's what I'm looking for in music in general. Like that shit don't gotta be confined to no one genre or nothing. Like it's just a feel. Like Kendrick Lamar got that shit.
Kendrick Lamar definitely got it. He probably,
I mean,
one of the best at it actually.
Fucking Rolling Stones got it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some shit's just funky. I like funky shit. You know
Yeah, I'm
what
a
I mean?
Hendrix. I'm a Hendrix. My uncle put me on Hendrix when I was like maybe it's 4 or 5 years ago, and I've been stuck ever since.
That's some funky shit. You know what his first professional job was, right?
What?
He was a guitarist in James Brown's band.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So you're historian. You're a historian. I would assume.
I'm pretty autodidactic, like just, you know, like what I'm interested in, I find out about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I always fuck with James Brown. I've always been fascinated with outlaw mentality, and it doesn't always have to be nothing illegal. Because he said, "Fuck your system. I'm gonna make money off music the way I want to make money off music."
That's
You
where
know,
I'm at. Like I try not to even really be like that in the interviews and shit like that, but that's kind of where I'm at. Like the machine's so tight knit, you know what I'm saying, that they don't really want to allow you to be. They don't. Nipsey Hussle he was more of a detriment to the industry, like a Prince. You know what
right?
I'm saying? Like those type of people, you kind of have to move them around in some way, shape, or form because you know they cause a rift.
Yeah.
And a lot of money that's missing, like long-term money that get mixed up. So
I mean, you're
yeah,
right,
man.
bro. Like it's like that in everything though, because like I noticed, and I'm not trying to justify domestic violence in any shape, form, or fashion, but I
Mhm.
noticed when Floyd Mayweather started, you know, cutting them promoters out, all of a sudden those domestic violence arrests started getting a lot more coverage than they used to.
Come on, man. Like everything, they figure out ways to try to, man, for a long time, I feel like even now, I still feel like I'm kind of blackballed from it. Like I ain't really getting enough. I ain't getting enough. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't knocking nobody or saying what nobody ain't doing and nothing like that. But so that song I Want Drake Spot, that song literally came out the same day that Drake released them 3 songs that went Billboard. Now, I submitted on the playlist and all that. You can't tell me that that's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I just have a hard time believing that that's a coincidence. You know, I'm submitting for playlists. I'm submitting, mind you, that Spotify is owned by the record labels. Like all these they all owned by the same people.
Right.
So if you got any vested interest in this person or this artist or this whatever, then a person who coming up saying I want Drake spot, he's not really. You don't really want to help that, you know, to grow as much. It was what it was saying. What it seemed like the response I got.
Yeah, MCs always talk about raps a competition like athletics, and athletics, like you're encouraged to want somebody's spot.
Yeah, yeah. Why would I? Second place don't feel right. I don't give a fuck who is this nigga. He already 100-something million up.
Yeah.
And even with the light that he got, you know what I'm saying? Not to say what he's supposed to do or what he's not supposed to do. I think that I can do some things that, you know, he not gonna, just because it's me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because my mind and my personality and my capabilities are different than his. I think if I get a light like once I get my light like that, it's inevitable. I'm already doing me. You know what I'm saying? So I actually had somebody ask me that, executive asked me that shit. Who are you gonna be like? Like when I was like started really getting serious about music, he was like, who you gonna be like? I was like, me, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be nobody else.
That's that intellectually lazy shit though, man. The motherfuckers just want some, you know, they want an elevator pitch. You know, they just want some shit they could say at a meeting or some shit, which, you know, that's not the realm that music should be judged in.
Yeah, we in the time now where music is not given enough credit or judged accurately. You know, we've been out of that time for a while. You know, since streaming really hit. To be completely honest.
I mean, to the quote unquote mainstream, bro, but then you start looking at the numbers of the people that's watching them shows and all that type shit, and it's low as shit. And then, man, you'd be amazed. I think it's something like, see, I don't want to fuck it up, but I think it's more than 1 million people have music videos that have over 100 million views or some shit.
Man.
It's some crazy shit. But it's mad people succeeding outside the system, and there's mad people that's appreciative of it. It's just the shit that's pre-packaged for us is some bullshit. But you know, once you discover yourself some King Tapers, some Chicas, some Tef Pos, you know, I mean, bro, I don't go to no radio or to be real with you, I don't go to shit to figure out what music to listen to. I guess I go to people I know's opinion or who musicians I fuck with feature on their shit or something. But To be real with you, back in the day, I could be like, I mostly find new musicians from Clue tapes or whatever, you know. Like now,
do you find that that's better though? So in my mind, like you find it like even a Clue tape is kind of manufactured by the machine. You know what I'm saying? Because to know Clue, he from the machine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to even like now. I feel like it's almost too many artists. It's too much shit. How do you even find good shit now? You gotta like siphon through it now.
Well, man, you can listen to the Super Fact Show.
Or listen to the Super Fact Show.
You personally, I bet you would like this I don't want to say chick, this young lady, Chica, Chika.
Okay.
Check out her Tiny Desk. She's super fucking dope.
Shout out to Chica. All right, I'll check out.
Y'all kind of got the
Is she R&B?
Nah, she's an ill ass MC.
Word.
And no disrespect. Well, I'm not even gonna say it, but she doesn't fit the typical appearance profile of today's female artists.
Well, that's a selling point.
Yeah, no, I mean, like if anything, she's kind of like a combination of like Kendrick Lamar and Big Crit, but again, trying to like make up them labels is like fucking
Sheesh, Kendrick Lamar and Big Crit. That's a
Oh no, she's like a generational talent. She's one of the best rappers I've ever heard.
I need to hear out with Chica. Yeah, I'm gonna check something through.
Just go look up that Tiny Desk. It's phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. And see, conversations like these are the only time I actually get a chance to communicate about music. One, I don't listen to most music anyway. I don't listen to no rap, so I couldn't tell you like who popping or who like. And if I hear something else, I meditate on a daily basis. I'm listening to frequencies that calm my brain. You know, like, it's too much shit going on a regular basis for me.
Like 780 hertz and all that type stuff.
Yeah, 432 and the whole Like I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm into balance of life in general.
Oh yeah. So, me too. How's that applicable to you physically? Like, do you lift weights? I mean, I
do yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah, I made a song called Me Chakras. That's my ode to yoga. That's kind of the first one that launched everything, for real.
Okay, shit. Damn sure ain't nothing wrong with that. I wish I did more yoga. I had got up to like 10 minutes of meditation a day and like 15 minutes of stretching, but I kind of fell off. I've been trying to get back into that. Just out of curiosity, what made you decide to grow the beard? How's beard life for you?
Beard life is spectacular. At first I had it before, then I chopped it when I went back to LA. So I got back I went to China on some random shit and got back to LA and the shop was closed. So I left LA at that time, went on tour and just kind of went to St. Louis and stayed there for a minute. And I ended up cutting my beard off. And I regretted it so bad because it was long then, you know what I'm saying? But I grew it back within the last 2 years and now I've just like my Samson, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really, like I don't cut it, I line it, but I don't cut it or trim it or none of that shit. I just let it be what it's gonna be, you know.
Hey, where you get that Icon jean jacket? That shit was in fuego.
I had it made. I think I had it made downtown LA.
that shit is vicious.
Right on.
You said, "Do I want it?"
No.
I was about to say, hell yeah, shit. I'll buy whatever. That thing is insane.
We gonna auction it off later on when everything, when it's the time. Like I'm nostalgic like that, man. I try to keep everything that I can, you know, especially so that I really like I don't buy most people, like I don't buy other clothes. I make most of my clothes. I don't really like, I like vintage frames. I like shit nobody else can get if I can.
Word, bro. So, I can dig that. Vintage frames. I know I got a bunch of weird ass vintage frames. I be collecting.
Oh man, shit. Talk to him. Talk to him. Man, talk to him. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like clean, subtle. I'm telling you, subtle luxury. Like I might have to coin that term, subtle luxury. I like that.
And then you don't got to worry about no one else having what you have. Like I remember I woke up one day and I looked in my closet and I was like, I got like 30 pairs of Jordans. Almost all these bitches is like some combination of black, red, or white. How hard is it to dress good? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's easy. Most of this shit, it ain't hard to dress good, period. Now I'm realizing, especially being in LA, motherfuckers, I understand all type of dress out here. I seen niggas dress like a full-on Indian. like, like full-on Native American. This nigga he get all the girls. So, you know, at this point, man, I think the more you can identify with being yourself, whatever that is, that's when you're gonna get whatever, you know, you supposed to get for real out of this world. Like really defining who you are and what you really want to do and what makes sense to you. That's what you asked me about the positivity at the beginning. That's what it is. Like I'm defining me. What I see in the world is damn shit is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like let me put something out there that's gonna maybe help with what's going on.
Cause yeah, I agree, brother. Cause like regardless of your beliefs or affiliations, like it's too much, you know, just like you said, lack of positivity. Like motherfuckers want to be divisive and everything's judgmental and all this other shit. Like you know, I just want everybody to be safe and be comfortable and be happy being comfortable who they are. You know, you shouldn't have to put on no facade.
Well, see, one thing I have realized though is it's a necessity for certain types of fire. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, like for me to say this is bad is me saying that the universe or God is wrong, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So essentially, I'm realizing that everything is necessary to happen. Yeah. So just I'm the balance of it all. Like if I put out my version of the good, then or whatever, right? Because everything ain't all good. I got an R&B song that's coming out that's probably one of the most explicit songs a person ever heard. But I'm a person, you know. That's my brand is me being a human. I got a lot of different facets. I'm positive sometimes. I'm angry. Sometimes I want Drake spot. Sometimes I'm reminiscing on Nipsey Hussle, where I'm talking about on a ghost. Sometimes, you know, like I'm multifaceted, and I think that's important.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to feel bad. Yeah, you shouldn't have to feel bad for the way you feel. I totally agree. Hey, just out of curiosity, on the Terrific song, which I like, why'd you make the title lowercase?
I don't know. That was like a last minute decision where I looked at it and it was like, let me make it something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I look, sometimes I catch something and be like, let me flip it. And it just be my eye. I like, bro, even with the editing of the videos, like sometimes, like the last video, the dope was the videographer. She did me a rough edit, and I just added like some cuts on top of it. And but a lot of that stuff happened last minute. Like I had the video for a minute, and I could have been did that. But for whatever reason, when I get that itch, that's when I'm inspired to do things.
No, I feel you, bro. Like that's the principle I live my life by. I feel like the life, universe, God, however you want to look at it, tells you what to do, and a lot of people just don't listen.
I wholeheartedly agree. I'm glad that you spoke about it like that, because that's exactly what I feel. And tell you what to do can be multiple things. I think that's what people don't understand.
Well, I mean, like you said, it could be. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna make this title lowercase, and maybe for all you know, Leah Cohen's gonna be looking at a fucking playlist, and that shit's gonna grab his eye because it's gonna be, it's gonna not fit in with the rest of it because it's the only. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't even need to know fucking why. You know?
Yeah.
Like you just had that feeling. Listen to it.
The best stuff is like that. The stuff we like most, the biggest brands. That's all. We taught to take shit serious. Like I'm an over perfectionist sometimes in that aspect. Like I look at some shit and do it way longer than I'm supposed to. Still be good, but it's just like, why? This is period. This is what it is.
Word.
And that normally is the hit. That's the one that's the I Want Drake. Oh, that's how I Want Drake spot was made. Literally, I was in the studio and I listened to that shit and I said, "Fuck that! I want Drake spot." And dude, the engineer looked at me and said, "Do that again." So,
you know, the other thing I wanted to ask you about that video, or shit, just your videos in general. Can you give the world some grown man hat advice? Because in addition to the dress shoes, those are some nice lids you was rocking there, brother.
Right on. That was I got like 15 hats, and they all from a company. that don't exist no more. Shit. Damn, I was just over there today. Look, I should have. Yeah, so yes, I can give head advice. I don't like fedoras. Fedoras are the small versions of what I had on my video. I don't really like those as much. I got a couple, but I mean, big brim cowboy hats. It depends on how you like to rock it. You know, so I wouldn't rock it with no sweatpants. I've been seeing, like lately, I've been seeing a lot of that, like people mixing sweatpants with, like, you know, designer shit, and I'm like, I don't really know if that's my thing, but I like fly. So whatever, if you can get you a fly hat with a nice brim on, you know, with different color on the top and the bottom, you know, you might be on to something.
Shit, I totally agree. I mean, you was killing them with all them shits. Like, you was definitely killing them. I was peeping that shit. Like, you know, you typically the little West Coast video, you know, you got the nice scenery and everything and the nice car like that. You're gonna see, like, depending on what year it is, a baggy ass white shirt or some bandanas, a tight white shirt, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, man, like that was some grown man ass shit. But like, you know, like one thing, like when you get older, you can still be fly, but you don't gotta chase your youth to be fly. Like, too many people, I'm not gonna, you know, like they be trying to look young and they end up looking ridiculous. Like, you know, if you're 45 and you got a pot belly, you can't rock the jean jacket with no shirt no more, fam. It just don't work like that.
Not no more. Not no more. And it's a way to do it. That's what I'm realizing too. Like, if you gonna, like, I like jumpsuits. I like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in my 40s. I'm 36. Excuse me, 30. I just turned 37 October 4th. My bad. But yeah, like, I still feel young. I actually feel stronger than I ever felt. I feel younger, more energetic than I ever felt. And more capable, even more. I actually, on my birthday, me and my mom went skydiving. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
Like, I literally feel invincible, bro. Ain't nothing that can stop me from doing what I'm doing. I don't care what powers there be. I don't care what machine is in the way and none of that shit. We cracking. I'm breaking algorithms with my intellect, like I say on the dope.
Shit, I feel you, bro. I co-sign that. So let's finish up with this before you shout out your socials and everything. What's what's your next release or your next move, or just what can we be expecting?
Well, I was taught never to tell my next move, but I can say
well,
that
I meant just musically, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah. You don't gotta give me a pinky in the brain plan or nothing.
Right on. The singles, honestly, I got like 6 singles that I really just dropped. So I got videos coming for all of them. At least the most popular ones. Message to My Inner Child is probably one of the more intimate songs personally that I got. Just kind of, you know, figuring out who I am in the music industry and why I'm not where I feel like I'm supposed to be yet and shit like that. So I think that'll be probably one of the next couple of videos. But like I said, I got an R&B song that's coming out. That's gonna definitely cause a stir. I would assume, and yeah, promote these videos. Like I said, the dope is doing really well right now. Terrific is doing well. I want Drake spot too. All the songs are doing really well. I'm not sure why I'm not touring yet. To be real with you, like, I'm ready. Like, I know the music is there. I had a whole my man was a DJ. Shout out to my man who's DJ for the Atlantic Hawks, DJ Mohawk. He was playing my joint at the games during the playoffs, and the people were singing it. I'm to real shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my mind, like, man, what's next? So I'm trying.
You gotta get you with a Florida or a Texas booking agent, man. That's what's happening right now.
Okay, well, that's we talk about that off air. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know none. I just, you know, I see everybody coming to Texas and Florida. You know, like no matter what they are, comedians, whatever. Because, you know, it's why I live in Tampa or outside of Tampa, and it's wide the fuck open. It has been the whole time. You know.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just the steps. Like some of the, you know, I heard.
I mean, you in Cali, bro. Like shit. It's hard to get.
Well, think about this though. I know the executives and so the music industry is a big trap.
Right.
We can agree on that, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So if you got somebody like me who can actually read, you know what I'm saying, who actually understand what these contracts mean. I do my own trademark. I do my own And I got lawyers on the back end to check my shit if I need to. But for the most part, I know how to. I understand, you know, legally. I understand. Right. So to come around me is like I can't steal from him. That's kind of what it is when I'm dealing with these people, right? At this point, like I can't take nothing from him, so it ain't really beneficial for me to deal with him.
Right.
So I'm figuring it out. You know, I think in some parts of it, Kanye said this before. He actually said, was talking about Jay. He was like, he didn't give me some of the keys. Right? He didn't tell me all the answers. So I have very few people tell me any answers. I had to figure everything out. And now I'm just building it up. Like I'm not done making music. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting easier. I swear to God, making music is getting so much, just for me personally, just because I ain't making music for nobody else. I ain't making music to be popping or to be like get noticed. I ain't dyeing my hair green. I'm not doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
And people, hopefully people, you know, get to the point where they want more of that. It seems like they want more of the bullshit now. They want to be entertained. I guess that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, what the Romans say at the end of the empire, give them spectacle, right?
I got that for you, but I got it in a way that's going, like, it's entertaining, but it's also it's candy. It's medicine in the candy.
Shit, that's what's up, brother. Well, man, thank you for coming on the show. Before we end up, where can they find you? Your socials, the King Taper site, and all that good stuff.
Right on. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you having me on. Great conversation and good vibes, brother. Oh, you can find me at www.iamkingtaper.com. And I'm also at I Am King Taper on all socials, King Taper on all the music. And you can just Google me for real, KINGTAPER.
And you know, as always, the links will be in the description on the audio pods and on Dirty Glove Bastard. So yeah, thanks for your time, brother. And stay on for 1 second after I stop recording.
Yes, sir.
All right, Super Fact Show, King Taper.